BeeSparrowTalk Radio do not own copyright for this copyrighted material, but under Section 107 United States Copyright Office, Copyright Act 1976, this video, the music and content it contains is for education and or entertainment purposes only.
All right, I know people have been sitting there, but I got to bring this queen up here. BeeSparrow. BeeSparrow. I was keeping my eye on that sparrow sitting over there with me. Come on in. What's up, BeeSparrow?
Hey now, I can't call it, y'all. I cannot call it. This is your girl, BeeSparrow, BuzzzTweet Talk Radio. And let me just say to you, Mr. Dennis Byron, again, in the last video I had to say this, and I have to say it in this one because I'm doing the two videos in one day. So, when I was on your panel the last time, you told me to put a battery in my smoke detector because it was beeping. I did that. Weeks later, it's beeping again. And I can't wait for the maintenance man to come. He should be here soon, hopefully. I have to do my show. So if you hear the 5 there, just so you know, I did put a battery in it, but it just do not want to do right. So I put a maintenance request in at 4:30 this morning, so hopefully it's 9, it's a 9:45. Hopefully the maintenance man will be knocking on the door soon, because that 5 beeps is forever embedded in my head, y'all. Woo! Anyway, speaking of the last video, I talked about the couple that was sentenced to 35 years between the two of them for hurling racial slurs at a black family who was throwing their children a party. They came 5 trucks deep, Confederate flags, rifles, bats, crowbars, and everything. To these people's house, these black people minding their own business, trying to throw their children a party, and here they come. So here's the real update. The woman convicted of racially motivated confrontation at the child's birthday party was released from prison. Oh, and this article was written, it was published on June 29th, 2020, and updated June 30th, 2020. A victim of that disturbing day says she didn't know until she saw Kayla Ray Norton walking free. That's when she called the district attorney. So the family didn't even know that the lady was free. A white woman who was originally sentenced to several years in prison for terrorizing a black 8-year-old child's birthday party was freed only after 2 years. But a victim of that disturbing day in Douglasville says she only found out when she saw that woman walking the streets. The conviction of Norton on terroristic threats charges stem from a 2015 racially motivated confrontation that was caught on cell phone video. Norton and more than a dozen others who call themselves Respect the Flag, a group that supports the display of the Confederate flag, drove around with the flag in their vehicles. At that time, the district attorney said Norton joined others when they stopped near a house where a group of people, black people, was celebrating a child's birthday. That's when the couple and others allegedly yelled racial slurs. Another person convicted for the crime, Jose Joe Torres, allegedly pointed a shotgun at the crowd as well. The confrontation came just days after the massacre of a Charleston church where 9 black people were killed in a racially motivated mass shooting. I know y'all remember that. The lengthy because isn't that when they took the boy that did it, the white boy that did it, to the Burger King to eat? Dylan Roof. Anyway, the lengthy sentences for both Nathan and Torres made national headlines. Norton was sentenced to 15 years with 6 served in prison, and Torres up to 19 had a 19-year sentence. While Torres remains in jail, the woman who was also convicted alongside of him has been free since as far back as September of 2019. Ryan R. Leonard, the district attorney for the Douglas Judicial Court, said he was contacted by the victim in early March after she spotted who she thought was Norton out on the streets. Leonard said his office confirmed Norton's release and then helped get her signed up for notifications on future parole actions involving other defendants in that case. However, he also said they had briefed the victim and others on how to sign up for notifications regarding the status of both defendants back when they were sentenced in 2017. From our notes, it appears that we notified the victim in person and in writing of how to register to receive parole notifications as per practice, Leonard said. The district attorney also provided additional information regarding the office's dealing with Norton since she was convicted and sentenced. He said Norton appealed her conviction and the district attorney's office opposed the motion for a new trial. The office filed a brief in opposition to a new trial, and the trial court denied her motion on January 2nd, 2020. Norton moved to withdraw her appeal on March 12, 2020, months after she had been paroled. And the Court of Appeals dismissed her appeal 6 days later. A spokesperson for the Georgia State Board of Patrons and Paroles, Steve Hayes, said Norton became eligible for parole on February 3rd of 2019 after serving 1/3 of her total prison sentence. She was paroled on September 27, 2019 after serving a total of 32 months. Her sentence ends on February 2nd, 2023. He said she remains under the supervision of the Department of Community Supervision. He added that most people convicted of a crime are eligible for after serving 1/3 of their sentence. I guess eligible for parole, they meant to say, as long as they were granted eligibility in the first place. Hayes also pointed out that Norton will have to serve on probation even after the 6-year portion of the sentence ending in 2023. Y'all, excuse me for how I read this article, right? But this beeping noise, it's kind of getting on my nerves. It's really getting on my nerves. Like I said, it's forever embedded in my head, y'all. Anyway, hopefully maintenance will be here soon. Let me know what y'all think about this. Should this lady have been out after harassing a black family who was throwing a party in their own home, and she with 12 other people came and harassed? It's your girl, BeeSparrow, BuzzzTweet Talk Radio. Oh, y'all. Holla at y'all, girl. Okay? Okay.
You're listening to BeeSparrow on BuzzTweet Talk Radio.
You're listening to BuzzTweet Radio. Buzz.